Hello everybody, Melissa here. Welcome to the rabbit hole. This channel was made to help with trauma mainly. However, we're going to be talking about everything under the sun. This is also for men as well. Men have a lot of trauma as well. We just, for some reason, don't talk about it. So to start with, because of all the trauma we're going to be talking about, I'm not going to be sitting here going trigger, trigger, trigger. Expect triggers. That's what we're here for, to work through our shit. To help you with your trauma and to be able to connect with me and know that I do know what I'm talking about, you get to hear about my crap. So, to start with, I was put up for adoption when I was 2. I was adopted Christmas of '85. I was mentally, emotionally, physically abused. I was Cinderella. I was raped by my dad and my 2 brothers for 5 years. And then I was put back up for adoption when I was 10 and told it was my fault that my mother lost her family. I was bounced through about 13 different foster homes. And then I was adopted on my 15th birthday. They were good people. They just had no clue how to deal with a teenager that was already their self, but they did their best. I left home when I was 17 and moved in with a fiance. Moved down to Florida. Moved to Ohio, met my biological family, which is a whole nother story that we will get into at a later time. Married 3 times, all to progressively worse, abusive pricks. My first husband wasn't as bad. He just, couldn't keep his junk in his pants or keep a job or stay off drugs. My second husband was very abusive. My jaw is still cracked 20-some years later. Held me at gunpoint, beat the crap out of me many times. I ended up having to put my children in foster care to get away from him, which we will talk about at a later time, more in depth. Something I'm not very proud of. And I met my third husband. First few years was great, and then he just kind of went psycho, like a lot psycho. Beating and threatening to kill, holding weapons, psycho. And then I did meet a good one finally. We were together for 4.5 years, and he died of a heart attack last December. He was a very wonderful man. But he couldn't tell the truth to save his life. Was his only downfall. So here I am now with all my trauma that I've worked through, ready to help you. I do this on a one-on-one basis normally, but for the last few months I have been being called to do this on a much higher, bigger scale. So I hope this will help. Content, we're going to be covering everything under the sun. If there's something that you specifically want to talk about, feel free to leave a comment, feel to message me, and we'll talk about it. This is a nutshell version of main events in my life. This is by far not everything. So I'm sure if you're here, there's something that you can connect with me with and work through. So feel free to share, like, join my channel. Feel free to donate to my PayPal so I can continue to do this on a much larger basis. There's going to be a lot coming in the future, the very, very near future, that should help quite a few of you out. I appreciate you for listening, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.